Hey guys, John V from PhoneArena. I'm doing a quick hands-on look at the Ubik Uno. It's going to leverage Kickstarter to not only help promote potential sales, but also to help gather ideas to develop and grow its community. So what is it really? Well, it's being marketed as a no-bezel flagship smartphone with a true octa-core processor. Design is pretty simple and straightforward. This is a prototype unit we're checking out here, and it utilizes a no-bezel design, so there's no bezels around the sides of the display, which is cool. But it still feels a little bit on the cheap side. That's because of the plastic body. There is an aluminum trim accent around the sides, but it's only very subtle. We do notice that there are some seams that are kind of loose on the sides, which causes light to bleed out of the display. Speaking of the display, it's a 5.5-inch 1080p display. So that's nice crisp visuals, but at wide angles, it tends to have a little bit of distortion. On the back, you have a 20 megapixel camera from Sony. It has a f2.2 aperture lens, and on the front, you have a 5 megapixel one. It's running a stock Android 5.1 Lollipop experience, which should appease enthusiasts out there. But it's more notable for the processor it's packing, a 64-bit octa-core 2.2 gigahertz MediaTek processor with 3 gigabytes RAM. And the good thing about that is that it's able to use all 8 cores for processes, which, unlike some other phones, utilize some but not all. Ultimately though, it's going to be on a Kickstarter campaign, and if you're the first 250 to back it up, you could pick it up for $208. After that, the next 1,000 backers will be eligible to get it for $300. And ultimately, if you're out of that, you're gonna have to pick it up for the full MSRP price of $320. Ultimately though, it's thick competition in the space, so it's gonna come down to its performance to really make it a compelling offering over the others.